Какво? С гледай?
No, I'm saying nice shop. Хорошо магазин.
То човекът няма къл главата си и всичко бувка.
Oh, I don't know. But you've got a very loud... Is that enough? It's okay? Wow, thank you.
Чакай, ще върна.
Какво е това? Какво иска си Мар да реквестне? Bolt and Bankrupt 4 милиона преди един ден в... Той има много гледания и събоя.
Stands the gigantic House of the Republic, built as a symbol of Ceausescu's all-encompassing rule over what was once the Socialist Republic of Romania. And far away to the south of here lies another iconic communist monument. Join me as we now make our way into the misty mountains of Bulgaria in search of Buzludzha. I think that's how you say it. Buzludzha? Something like that.
Buzludzha.
Let's go. In 1974, the top of a mountain was blown up in deepest Bulgaria and construction was begun on the Buzludzha monument, or as it is officially known, the Monument House of the Bulgarian Communist Party. The futurist building, filled with intricate mosaics, would take 7 years to construct until finally, in 1981, Bulgarian leader Todor Zhivkov declared it open. The building now stands abandoned and falling into disrepair on the windy mountaintop where it was constructed. Soon its former glory will be completely gone, and so I felt it was time to travel through Bulgaria's dark history to finally pay homage to what is perhaps the ultimate communist monument.
Buzludzha.
And so our journey to a new land begins. Let's avoid poison-tipped umbrellas and see how much Russian the locals still understand down in old Bulgaria. Because if they don't, I'm a little bit screwed.
Мислех, че има ескаватори на Buzludzha. Това изглежда като все едно в Buzludzha, между другото, бекграунда. Бекграунд изглежда като нещо от комунизма, буквално. Мислех, че се качва в Buzludzha, брат, че са го апдейтнали.
Let's avoid poison-tipped umbrellas, because if they don't, I'm a little bit screwed. But let's get out of what was once very elegant and beautiful Bucharest. Jump on a train here at the Gare du Nord. Head south. After you, sir. Well, we got our ticket given to me in this rather tasteful retro envelope. And now we're going to look on our board up here and see the destinations we can go to and find our train. Look at it, all the different towns we can go to. Brashov, Sibiu, Targovishta, Sigish.
Хей! Цiro брейка, благодаря за съба, Цiro.
Towns that 800 years ago were attacked by the Mongols. The Mongols came all the way to Transylvania to subdue the Europeans. But we're looking for the town of Ruse, where we're going to Ruse. There it is, the 1095. Train number 1095 to Ruse, down on the other side of the border, the other side of the Danube in Bulgaria. Let's go look for our train. Ruse. Ruse. It's a little bit disappointing, a little bit modern. I was hoping for some old Transylvanian train, but instead we got this flipping modern thing. Let's get on it. Bye-bye, Bucharest. Passing through some of these semi-derelict towns where the factories have all been closed down, the infrastructure is basically destroyed. You can't help but sympathise with some of the people that long for the days of Ceausescu in the past. Because out here away from the capital city, there's not much to look forward to in life.
Okay.
A friendly Romanian dog in the last town in Romania called Georgiu. Georgiu? Georgiu. Check it out. Check out Georgiu. I might get in trouble for filming, but this is the very last station before we cross the Soviet-built Friendship Bridge into mysterious Bulgaria. But this is Georgiu. In communist times, this would be the last thing you saw before you entered the land of Todor Zhivkov, the ex-leader of Bulgaria. We'll talk more about him, but let's look at this. Look at it. Georgiu Nord.
Той Цiro брейка, затова мислям, защото чу Тодор Живков и се спална.
Let's have a look inside. Oh. Hello, sir. Oh, wow, look at this. Check out this, the old pictures on the walls. Still preserved up here. We've got some king of Romania and some people. And up here, some Romanian people having a picnic. They like a picnic in Romania. Well, that was the instance. And let's try bathing history. But there would have been flags here. Look at it. We are touching history. Bloody hell. Don't know if I should have done that. Probably now got the shits for the next couple of weeks. But anyway, that was Georgiu Nord. Let's get back on the train.
Това ще се подръска, защото е пил вода от... Бро. Много си софт, ако това така случва наистина.
Those were the Corinthian columns of the Soviet-built friendship bridge linking Romania to Bulgaria. Across this, the second mightiest river in all of Europe, the Danube. Ruse, this way. Oh, let's go. Wow. Welcome to Ruse. I like it. Давай, куда ми?
Център.
Ruse, center. Center of Ruse.
Такси.
Taxi, I walk. You're a taxi driver?
No.
What are you? A hobbit? Let's go.
A hobbit! Oh my god.
Let's see what we have here. I've got a new friend. Here in the town of Ruse. Let's head into the center. Wow, check it out. After you, sir. Hello there. Wow, what is this place? Wow,
Окей, няма кам нищо.
full of characters. We've got a little...
Няма да кам нищо.
And look at this. You can see that Ruse was built by the Soviets, or at least in Soviet times, in communist times. Check it out. Look, it's just like being back in Ukraine or Russia. Oh my God. What a way to be greeted in former communist Bulgaria. What a place. And we've got some Cyrillic writing. I like it.
Няма да
I
кам
feel at
нищо.
home. Oh, this is amazing. Where are we going, my friend? Where we go?
Център.
Huh?
Central.
ATM. Bank card. This way?
Банкомат.
Yeah, bankomat.
Yes.
Let's go then. Whoa, got a friend. And look at Ruse railway station. Flipping heck. It's mega.
Брат, Руса ще има толкова яка ЖП гара, верно.
My friend's having a spit. Come on then, let's go, my new friend. Drug moj. Wow. As we leave Ruse railway station. This is great. Good old Bulgaria. I knew it wouldn't let me down.
А той къде? Кой е
have the
България? На
people.
Buzludzha, крайна сметка.
My new buddy. Right, ATM. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but I've ordered 150 Bulgars, or whatever they're called around here, Levs. Did no research. Let's get the cash out. Спасибо. Magazine. Давай, magazine. I like old Ruse. Oh, and I like my mate. It's a proper Bulgar. Let's go.
Пропър българ! Той е взел бай мангал.
And pivo for the boys. Добрый ден. Добрый ден.
Ябрика.
Да?
Дай пи.
Okay, perfect. Bulgar, pivo. Bulgar, pivo?
А та.
Which one? What's a good one? Maybe this one?
Но.
Kamenitsa? Ne?
Това камерата.
Kamenitsa? Yeah? Okay.
Dude.
Two? You two?
No.
No? Me? Uno. Okay.
Добре.
Добре?
10.
10? Oh, Bulgaria is cheap.
Тен, какво се взе за тен? Бира. Айде, цигари. Взем от цигари.
For you. I don't even smoke. It's for you. I don't smoke.
Но смути.
No smoking. Healthy man. Just beer.
Healthy man just beer.
Ciao, 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 ciao.
Yeah.
Okay, I go center.
Център.
Center? My friend, it was emotional. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You take care. Bye-bye. I just handed that dude 20, whatever their money is here, Lev. I have literally no idea how much that is. 20 Lev could be flipping 100 quid for all I know. Hopefully it was no more than a couple of quid. Who knows? Anyway, let's try the old Kamenitsa. I can read it, Kamenitsa. Let's try it. I've had better, but I've also had worse. Dobry din.
Где Stari Center? Stari Center. No? Stari Center? Ne? Stari Center. Надолу? Направо. Thank you.
There you go. Stari Center. They do speak Russian here. Kind of. Look at
Stari
it. Is this
Center.
what you thought? Or imagined, I should say, when you thought of
Брат, имам въпрос.
provincial
Русе,
Bulgaria.
защо е най-развития град в
Because check out
България?
the architecture.
Все едно гледам някакъв клип от... да я
Check
знам,
out the beauty.
Испания.
And unlike in
Русе,
Great
защо е
Britain,
толкова развит град?
they've kept their buildings in good nick. Even little provincial Ruse. This isn't the capital city. This is way out in the boondocks, and still they've kept their architecture, their historical buildings, looking nice, maintained.
Малката
The
Вяна,
public
така ли викат
parks
на
aren't
Русе?
graffiti or
Това не съм го
rubbish
чувал
strewn.
сега, за
Look at
първи път
this.
го чувам.
Beautiful. Добрый день. Красивый здесь. Очень красивый. Да, так.
Yeah, and we got some nice friendly babushkas. This is it. I found the country I was always looking for. Let's check into the hotel I booked, the Hotel Central, and see what £25 a night gets you here in the town of Ruse.
Рус.
Hotel Central. Товарищ, где гостиница Central? Гостиница Central. Entrance, вход. Там? Thank you. Crikey.
I thought it had closed down.
Here we go. Hotel Central. Oh.
It's on the third deck,
Okay.
306.
306. Okay.
The corridor we have the elevator.
Oh, perfect. Right then, room 306.
25
25 euros.
Евро, това е 50 лева.
Oh, I like it.
Not much going on, but
За 50 лева
Nice
толкова.
enough. Oh, and a little view of the main square on my own balcony, which I can't use. Oh, I can. Whoa, look at it.
welcome to Ruse. 25 quid a night, bargain. All right, down here is the mighty Danube.
Това не го бях чул, не знаех, че викат малката Виена на Русе. Брат, тук що влях в сайт наречен PKBG. Окей, няма да чета бейски купчина оправдания. А защо не викат на Виена просто големия Русе?
This is the Danube. Over there is Romania, where we began our journey today. But the river's journey began far, far away in the dark forests of southern Germany, before it meandered its way down through Slavic and Magyar lands, all the way down here to little old Ruse. And that's what gave this city its importance in the past. It was a trading town. Goods and ideas came down from Central Europe, all the way down here to the Balkans, and vice versa. Wow.
После ще яме мой да го гледаме, като ям след тази игра, ще да се изготвя само стекчето. Чайте си видим влогчето, де гледахме, окей? Какво имаме за вечеря, нека да ви покажа само. Имаме едно рибай стекче. Oh yeah.
And it also brought dangers. In the 6th century BC, Darius the Great, a name we've heard from history,
Вижди
came here
интересен
to
връзен
pretty
човек.
much this spot
Днеска
to
може да е
invade
първият един
European
чаленджа, в който свършваме
city,
на
to
минус, окей?
conquer the wild horsemen of Europe.
Ще се постараем да направим поне
A lot of
две да
history
може да е
here.
на ни утре.
A lot of history here on the banks of the Danube. And a lot of underpants. A lot of random underpants. History and underpants. What more do you want? And look at this up here. These old buildings just across from the river port. As I was saying, ideas travelled down the Danube from Europe. And that included architectural design ideas. Look at this old Baroque architecture. Look at it, the details. The fanciness of it. But of course,
Русе изглежда много як град. Ходил съм веднъж,
Baroque
преди много време, не съм.
architecture and
съм бил малък и не
ideas
съм
that
го
came
докарал
from
толкова.
Europe. Also, the Soviets came here. And what did they bring? They brought ideas of their own, including some magnificent Soviet mosaics. And a man speaking loudly on the telephone. But here it is, the old Soviet mosaic. Look at it, telling the history of Rus. And the Soviet Rus, there's a red star up there, perfectly intact.
Good old Bulgaria.
Алекс, кое е задължено за мотора? Ръкавици и каски само са задължени, другото е пожелание.
Are you still yapping on?
Well, I'm in my bed back at the Hotel Central. And that's because we've got a very early start tomorrow. We've got to jump on a 6 a.m. train down to the city of Varna. A city which, well, it played a little part in my burgeoning Soviet interest back when I was a teenager. I'll explain the full story tomorrow. So it's good night from unexpectedly pleasant little old Ruse.
Да, аз се карам с ръкавици бесно.
Good night.
Трябва да скаш, падне стекаме с малко на краката.
Well, we're back at Ruse railway station. Magnificent Ruse railway station. Let's go and buy a ticket and get out of here.
Flipping heck, it's early.
Платформа 1.
Platform 1. Благодария.
Here we go. It's a bit more like it.
Благодаря.
The journey down to Varna is going to take us about 6 hours. Do you know how much I paid for my ticket? 5 quid. 5 quid. What would this cost me in the UK? Unbelievable. Alright.
Искаш да кажа, че ефно или му е скъп?
For a little snooze.
During the majority of communist times, Bulgaria was ruled by a man called Todor
Да,
Zhivkov.
мек сенс, то
In comparison to
в UK сигурно е
other
50
leaders in the Eastern
евро.
Bloc, Zhivkov
Долар,
was something of a
банда.
moderate, avoiding the excesses of other regional leaders. He closed the gulags and opened a Coca-Cola factory. He strongly rejected the cult of personality, refusing to allow statues to be built of himself, and even changed the name of the city called Stalin back to its original name of Varna. He also opened up Bulgaria's Black Sea coastline to Western tourism at a time when the rest of the bloc was pretty much off limits to foreigners. And that's how I first heard of Bulgaria.
Well, we've arrived in not so sunny Varna here on the Black Sea. Let's go and have a look around. Crikey.
Варна, бро.
Well, as welcomes to a tourist town go, it's not the most welcoming. Check it out. Flippin' heck. The weather doesn't help. It is overcast, grey and cold. But let's get out of this
UK, какво
area
мрънкаш?
and head to the centre or somewhere.
Там не ти е много
Well,
по-хубаво.
let's go and look at the Black Sea. That's why we're here. Where do we go? Oh, the dodgy underpass of Varna. In the late 1980s, my gran and granddad, like many Westerners, booked a cheap summer holiday to here in Varna, Bulgaria. When they came home, they told me stories of their Soviet hotel, of the mosaics that they found in cafes, of communist statues, and of the Beryozka shops where only foreigners are allowed to enter and buy things. Now, I was only about 12 at the time, but I remember being fascinated by everything they told me and decided there and then that one day I would also go to Varna
Много вкусен
and
стек.
see the things that they told me about. But 40 years later, I finally made it.
Найс, бъдна се мешата. Да отиде във Варна.
Well, Ruse and Varna are nice, orderly places with their mosaics and monuments. But how are things out in the hinterland of Bulgaria? Let's find out as we now make our way to Buzludzha.
Брат, знаеш какво смисля, че пише
Иксен.
горе?
Monuments
Тук горе,
make our way to Buzludzha.
тук горе долу мислех, че пише Calvin Klein. А, не, то това пише. То това пише, брат. Варна е
Thanks
пълна
to
с цигани
the
просто.
EU, Bulgaria just built a brand new 4-lane highway that leads pretty much where we want to go. However, I'm following the old communist road. The road that would have been... Oh my God, there's an abandoned factory already. The road that would have been driven on by factory managers in their Zils, by apparatchiks in their Volgas, and by the regular man in their Zhiguli.
Той се е
Let's
рента
take a
карнал.
trip into the past on the road to Buzludzha.
Communist road, communist road.
За тия пътчета, брат.
Where are we?
Аз на такова лично съм виждал даже и в България.
Well, we've pulled into this little town just as we begin our journey. A little communist town with its war memorial over there, an old abandoned cafe with a bit of a mosaic over there, some government building here, all built in the, well, 1960s, communist style. It's just interesting to stop here in a little town in Bulgaria, something I've not seen before. A little perfectly preserved communist town. Красиви города у вас есть. Красиви.
Какво? Български
Да.
и потом руски, а не наоборот.
Болгарский первый, потом
так,
русский.
Так,
Это значит болгарский очень старый язык.
так. Это мой друг.
Это ваш друг.
У него 90 лет.
Нет. 90?
90.
Вау, поздравляю. Очень молодое лицо. Вы помните Тодор Живков?
Я помню цар Борис.
Cold. Дядото беше cold. Това беше тежък лайн просто, човек. Това беше доста тежък лайн, брата. О, май гад.
Хорошо, у меня вопрос для вас, вам тогда. Когда были самые хорошие время в вашей жизни?
Кога са
Прежде.
Раньше, да?
Да.
Кога прежде? При Тодор
Прежде
Живков
что?
или
При
при
9
цар?
септември.
Прежде Второй мировой войны.
Прежде это было хорошее, прекрасное время, да?
Да.
I was a little bit hasty to rush off out the town because I've seen an old post office. Let's see what it's like inside. If it's open, check it out. See what a little village posture is like.
Бро е fucking old school просто. Той просто знае всичко. Той е бил първия вер с Тодор Живков. Но накрая са се скарали и затова вече не го харесва. И му харесва повече по царско време. Фак, пада нещо на земята, не знам дали беше храна, но предположим, че не. Идвам след точно 30 секунди.
It's missing one of the letters. Let's have a little look.
Братле твърде.
Doors, the original
Я да
old
съм 3
doors.
швърц. Верно.
Time has stood still here.
The Original Old Doors. Интересно как, вижте колко са здраво всичко наистина, като са го строяли тогава. То не е било много измислено, не е било много технологично, но е било много здраво, качествено и практично.
This is the old post office where people would have queued up in the past, in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Here at these little windows. Collected their pensions. Добър ден. Collected their pensions, their letters.
Той просто влиза вътре в някаква... Маняка, общо взето да ви обясня само какво направи. Маняка, общо взето влезе в някакъв... Само секунда да какво са написали тук.
Everything's the same. Everything's the same. Here, look. Это телефон? Раньше. Wow. And before, this little booth.
Маняка basically влезе в някакви села и ходи в почта на някакво село вътре да бърка и да гледа.
Не, я знаю, не работает, я знаю. Просто хочу посмотреть. Wow, and here before they would have come to make little phone calls. Phone calls to different parts of Bulgaria.
Маняка е мега нагъл.
Maybe to Moscow or Leningrad or somewhere. They would have stood in there. Wow. Интересно. Старые истории. Thank you. Bye-bye. Wow. That was the old
Той ще му казва, не,
post
той не
office.
прави нищо лошо, ма просто
Here
е
in this
странно.
town and nothing has changed. Look, the same doors, the same door handles. The same walls, the same floors, the same little telephone booth. All right, let's continue our journey to Buzludzha. We've got a lot of miles to cover, so we've got to stop. We've got to stop stopping at every bit of communist architecture we see, otherwise we'll never make it.
We're all gonna make it. Маняк. Това е Shumen, maybe.
Well, I've brought you high up above the town of Shumen to a monument built in communist times dedicated to founders of the Bulgarian
Въобще,
nation.
какво има? Това е много яко.
The Bulgars were a tribe from Central Asia who rode their horses and settled here in this windy part of Europe, God knows how many centuries ago. And this huge brutalist structure, the heaviest brutalist structure monument ever built, is dedicated to those men, women and children
Това е мега масивен монумент,
who
наистина.
rode their horses all the way here.
В Shumen.
Incredible. But as we look out over this land,
Ходил съм веднъж там
beneath us, we have to
2019.
remember that it was a
Като
land
бях
that
на
was
Сирийския разкоп.
subjugated by the Ottomans for some 500 years. For half a millennia, the Christians of this land were heavily taxed, discriminated against, and often massacred. It would take the Russian army to finally help the Bulgarians achieve their freedom.
Шумен има доста яки работи.
Off to Ukraine they go. Well, you never know what you're going to find and stumble upon when you're driving the old communist highway.
В Кю съм,
here in
чакал
rural
да намеря игра.
Bulgaria.
Ще игра.
I just passed these woods and I saw a head appear.
Ще
From
спечеля
nowhere.
даже.
Let's go and see what it is.
Брат, сега за какво иде тук наистина? Някой може да ми обясни.
Discover what
Спря на
lies
пътя
in
тръгна в
these
гората
woods.
да
And
ходя.
look what it is. It's a flipping abandoned communist statue. Who
Това
is
даже няма
it?
лойка.
Please tell me it's Todor Zhivkov.
Да, Ицод, бро.
No, it's
Ицодор
Todor
Петков, брат му.
Pietkov Andrei, a member of the Komitet. A member of the party, basically. Flipping
Как
it,
го
just
намери
here,
това изобщо?
abandoned in the middle of nowhere. A statue. Good old Todor. And the perfect place for me to relieve myself. Thanks, Todor. You're a good guy. Right, come on, guys. Stop encouraging me to stop everywhere. And look at old bloody communist
Това
stuff.
е
We've got to
малко
get to
дизреспектвал,
Buzludzha.
ако си
We got a long
комунист.
journey.
Аз не съм тече. Брат, защо би се изпикал на статията, като може да се изпикае навсякъде, човек?
Well, I know I said no more stops, but when you see an abandoned building with a statue of some dude, you've got to stop. Добър ден. Добър ден. Как дела? In this little beautiful village, look at it. Bulgaria is full of little sunny villages where people sit outside in the sunshine and shout. A hero from 1915 to 1943, so he died in the Second World War. So obviously a hero. 15 to 19... A hero from 1915 to 1943, so he died in the...
Георги, Гроздю. Какво е това? Не мога да прочета.
Second World War. So obviously a hero from this part of the country. As I say, what a beautiful part of the world, Bulgaria.
Аз бих се изпикал на всеки паметник и викай, тъй, че не виждам какъв проблем. Да, той се изпикае, ако ще в устата на паметника, ма да не го снима, не е много добра идея. То не е това проблема, че се изпикава, братле. Просто що го снима, не знам. Нека съм се насъбит. Не е много умен. Сега тук ще пикае някъде.
See if we can find out what this building was.
Лайкнах му видеото, бай мисклик, сори, да, не беше нарочно.
Well,
Ще го еба въглежара.
I suppose it was the schoolhouse. Look.
Да, бим, иска да играя лига, брат. Скучен си ми малко, даже, ако трябва да съм честен.
And you can imagine on this
Спираш да
basketball court,
пикаеш, да гледаш някакви работи
the
само.
kids of the village before, little communist kids running around, dunking some hoops, or whatever you say in basketball, shooting some goals in front of the old school building. But now, probably like so much of rural Bulgaria, just abandoned. But what's
Да, той има повече отколкото българи в България. Това е доста трудно. Балтен банкрут.
in here? Oh, look. The old school desks. Get it? Wow, some old signs on the wall. Ooh. Long abandoned. But how fascinating to find this. Добър ден. Работят? Добър ден. Yeah, chaps. Oh.
Това е, брат.
Добър ден.
Добър ден.
Това магазин ли е?
У вас Coca-Cola?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you speak English. I wasn't expecting that.
Мъничко толкова, сколкото се съжаляли.
A little bit
Изобщо не си го... Изобщо знаеш да говоря английски, ама нищо.
of English. Oh, yes, thank you. I need it. Wow, nice shop. I like it.
Какво? С гледай.
No, I'm saying nice shop. Хорошо магазин. Да?
То човекът няма акъл главата си и всичко бувка.
Oh, I don't know. But you've got a very loud... Is that enough? It's okay? Wow, thank you.
Чакай, ще върна.
Oh, super.
1,75.
You sell everything. Школа закрит. Школа закрит.
Всичко.
Всичко?
Детска градина закрита. Школото закрито.
Я да изгледаме нашия приятел.
Здравна. Червен кръст. Не.
Закрито.
Да,
Не.
закрито. Църква. Не.
Закрито. Не.
Не, въобще и нямало.
Все закрито.
Джамия. Не. Ни църква, ни джамия, ни партиен дом.
Oh, no. But магазин? Да.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
perfect. We still got the shop. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, thank you. Well, there you have it. The story of the village. Everything's bloody been closed down. The school, the Detski Sad, kindergarten, the church, I think she was saying. Some shop over there, that seems closed. And now it's just this shop here left. Oh, and we've got like a load of people on the wall. Let's have a look at what this is. What is this?
Това са мъртви хора.
Добре. Добре люди. Finito. So yeah, so these are the people who died. And that's why it says Pomin. And it's the people from the village, mostly men, who passed away. And some women, but just old people and their names, and they put them in the village. So I suppose people can remember who they were. Some of them are quite young, wow. Never seen that before. Just pictures of the dead of the village. Crikey. Bye-bye. Have a good day. А ви отсюда? Это деревня?
Отсюда, да.
Родился здесь, да?
Не родился здесь.
Понял.
Другой город.
Хорошо.
Здесь спокойно для меня.
Да, мне нравится. Ну, жаль, конечно, что все закрыто для народа.
Конечно. Школа закрыта, все закрыто, детей нету, ничего нету.
Они за границу или большой город?
Границу.
Да, София.
У меня 3 дети, все за границей.
Да, много ясно, то в това село.
Добър ден, товарищ! Как дела? Куда ви? Може с вами? Давайте. Well, we're off. Хорошо. Спасибо. Благодаря. Wow. This is how you get around in communist villages.
Брат, няма шанс да се каца човека.
I don't know where we're going, but let's see. We'll just go for a little bit. Just to experience the true life in a Bulgarian village. As we pass by the abandoned school. Yes. Oh, да, друг. Yeah, good guy. Have no idea. Okay, let's go. Здесь? Здесь? What is it? Oh, it's the old well of the village. Yeah, I can drink it.
Пи, му вика.
Super. Are you sure? I don't want a problem. Super. Вкусно. Tasty. This? No. This? Yes. We don't need this anymore. From now on, we only drink Bulgarian village water. Oh.
Брат.
Куда ви? Що ви делаете здесь? Работа? Ah, okay. So you pick the rubbish up over there and
Как
then
кой
throw
ги
it in
госа?
the river down here. Understand? I got you.
What
From
the
the
fuck?
floor to the river.
То маняк, защо хвърля буквиците там?
Understand?
Виж как го госа, отива на 1 метър от него, снима го и го пита някакви
I
работи.
got you. From the floor to the river to the oceans. The cycle of life. Where are you taking me, sir?
Брат.
Barbecue. Look at this. They got a little barbecue place in town and an old Soviet swing, communist swing, and a barbecue place. That doesn't look very communist. But yeah, oh, can you do it? Yeah, it's still working. Oh my God, you watch yourself. You watch yourself, my friend. I think we finished our trip here in the village. Let me give you what I got. What have I got here? Oh, take some change and stuff. Wait there. What have I got? What have I got? That's it.
Той ги бройка
Okay.
снимка.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Yes. Bye. And there he goes.
Даде му 3 лева
Horse and
снимки.
cart man of the village. Didn't take us very far. Made himself a couple of quid. He's done well out of it, let's be honest. Buzludzha.
Отиваш?
Yeah, да.
И аз съм за там.
А, ти? Да? Сколько километра? 3? 3, okay. 3 kilometers.
Хайде, Ангелус.
Come on then. We're giving someone a lift. 3 kilometers. Да, хорошо. Jump in, guys. I'm taking the whole village. Циган? Okay, Циган. Pleased to meet you, Цигans. I've got some Цигans.
Циганс.
Виж сега ще видиш, че говори колко красиво.
Красиво, конечно красиво. He's saying the girls красиви. Of course, beautiful.
Красиво всичко.
Красиво всичко. I don't know what he means by that, but I'm going with it. This village?
Красиво, момиче, красиво.
Красиво. Obviously she's beautiful. I can see she's beautiful.
Това дъщеря му ли иска да му я даде ли какво?
Трябва да го целуна.
I don't know. Are you saying sexual things to me? Right, what is this place you live in? Look at this place.
Още малко.
Koshma? Wow. Abandoned factories.
О май гад.
Crikey.
Как ги качите, даже не се разбират.
До свидание.
До свидания. Well, the people that I just picked up are called Tsigani in this part of the world, or to many of us, Romani gypsies. And they came here in the late 1300s. Musicians and craftsmen accompanying the Ottoman army. They've been here ever since.
Брат, циганите как са оцеляли, като са дошли на Балканите? Какво са правили реално погледнато? Те са... В момента те само крадат буквално. Те, не знам, много странно са развили. И винаги дали са били такива... Ана, майка! Като са дошли в България, първото нещо, което цигани са казали... Ана, майка! Чак ги взема! Винаги са били такива цигани според вас или така са развили в последните години? Преди са били според вас нормални хора и е имало велики цигани, рицари, цигани и така нататък, или просто винаги са били еднакви? Според вас как си представяте вие цигани преди 500 години, примерно 70 години?
That is the sound of a tyre going down on a communist highway. Fuck.
Нищо ще смениш.
Oh, yeah, it's for a motorbike, isn't it?
Да! What?
Well, if you
Това
think
беше
that's
тази
the
гума.
end of the little adventure, you're wrong. We can't travel far or fast on that tyre.
Тя беше
Instead of
различен
looking for
цулаж, бе,
Buzludzha,
брат.
we now got to look for a bloody car repair place. In rural
Казва се
Bulgaria.
патерица, за първ път чувам. И за какво се ползва?
Bloody
Чувал съм патерица какво е, но не знам какво е. Чувал съм патерица, но не знам какво е. Колко да снижиш до сервиза?
absolute.
Аварийна гума. Що не са сложили просто нормална гума от топ рента кара, брат?
Shit show. I knew I
То
should
да
have
не я
taken
откраднеш ли какво?
Autobox Express Service. Please, Autobox, be open and help me. Yes. If ever you're in rural Bulgaria and you get a flat tire, come to Autobox here
in whatever town we're in.
Споко, гайс, ако си пукнете гумата, идете в Сунгурларя, в Outback ще ви оправят. Само там ще вече.
Hopefully. I think it deserves a little look around. Let's see what they've got here in old Strauchbar. Or whatever it's called. Let's go and check it out.
Страучба, да.
You okay? Good man.
Good man, good boy. Attaboy.
Strauchbar. It's the nicest place I've been on the journey so far. Dobry den, dobry den. We got a little shop selling clothes. We got a man selling carpets. More clothes. You can buy Christian Dior. And up here,
original.
Well, let me just show you, so I can't describe it. It is a mammoth building, the most brutalist building I've seen in, well, many of my travels. Look at it. And on the side, some old kind of metal decoration, let's call it that. Looks like a satellite or something, so it must be the post office. But here, this big old building, the communists built so much stuff. Without communism in Bulgaria, I don't know what stuff there would be here. This wouldn't be here. Look at it.
Добър въпрос, какво ще да има, не знам, ще да има сгради, пак ме чака са по-красиви. Не, ще са панелист.
Check out the yellow tiles of Strauchbar.
Strauchbar.
Reminds me of Chernigov metro station, Kiev. A thing of wonder. Look at this up here. We've got the old sign, very old sign, for the gastronome. Gastronome in communist times was the shop where you came and bought your food and stuff. The gastronome. Look at it up there. Still going. Это раньше было гастроном. Раньше было гастроном.
Втора употреба.
Да? Закрыт?
Да.
Жал. Ладно.
Кой закрит? Магазина.
Магазин гастроном. Раньше.
Имаше магазин за дрехи тук, за такова, обаче вече не работи магазина. Няма.
При Живков работа.
Да.
При Живков. А сейчас Живков нет, не работа.
Да.
Лучше с Живков.
Да.
There you go. Let's see if we can look inside. Anyway. She thinks it was better under Zhivkov.
Беше по-добре по байтошо време.
What's it like inside, I wonder? Let's see. Might find a bit of old ham lying around or something. Probably not. Just a dog guarding the gastronome. Oh, and look, bit of history here. It was built in 1965. 1965. Let's see what's inside. Добрый день. Можно посмотреть гастроном, старый гастроном?
Затворен?
Да. Благодаря. Ой, you're cleaning. Благодаря. Ой, старый магазин, старый.
Старый.
Старый. Да. Wow, very starry.
Брат, то как се влиза просто където си иска и защо, какво дори иска да гледа в тази сграда, буквално.
Let's have a look what's up here. Now the gastronome is a second-hand clothes shop.
Хотел Хемус.
Well, it's not a bad old life. Adventurizing here in a communist heartland of Bulgaria.
Това е Страуджа, нали?
Meeting the locals, exploring their towns, sitting in front of the
Strelcha.
hotel having a flipping coffee. I don't know why I never came to Bulgaria before. I didn't realize there'd be so much to see. But it's good that we're here now.
Нямам си идея. Страуджа, това е ясно.
Well, I've stopped off in
Той каза, че няма спира повече. И спря на още 5 места.
Of Kermen here in the middle of nowhere, really.
И ще спира в тия села дори. Какво очака да види тук? Той какво очака? Какво иска да намери по-скоро? Текстил, трикотаж, някакви стари.
And this abandoned textile factory on the edge of Kermen. The place is like this, set up.
Кермен ли? Баваме от Кермен.
It's been a long day. And so I booked myself into the Hotel Steelworker, believe it or not, that is the name, here in the town of Novaya Zagora, or Stara Zagora, something Zagora. The Hotel Железник.
Някой е Загора просто.
It's got terrible reviews online,
Let's see what the room's like. Steel worker. Третий этаж, да? Хорошо, спасибо вам большое. Благодарю.
Имат с някакво шално асансьорче.
In the hotel, steel worker. Watch out. This thing's bloody lethal.
Това даже не се затваря отпред. Но тия асансьори да странно.
Well, what does 25 quid at the hotel steel worker get you? It gets you this.
Това легло ще е толкова ниско, все едно няма...
Not very nice smelling, to be honest with you, room. But steel workers can rough it and so can we. There we go. Ah, basic, but we'll take it. Well, that brings an end to what has been an incredibly fascinating day for me. Hopefully for some of you too. I'm going to get an early night now because, well, I'm going to set my alarm and get up at dawn as we begin our journey, the final leg into the mountains to the monument of Buzludzha. Good night from the communist provinces. Good, very early morning from the pretty little provincial town of Stara Zagora. But this town wasn't always so peaceful as it is right now. In 1877, Stara Zagora was burned to the ground by the Ottoman troops. They also slaughtered 14,000 innocent Bulgarian civilians here, men, women and children. But did nothing. Only the Tsar of Russia sent troops to help the Bulgarians. Let's head now into the mountains to see where Ottoman rule finally came to an end and where we finish our journey. It's bloody lovely in old Stara Zagora, isn't it?
It is, bro.
Soho Road, flipping it.
It's a pretty fucking good city, bro. Как се оглежда така?
We've made it to the turnoff that
Точно
heads
ходи по пътя тая, човек.
into the mountains to Buzludzha. And it's marked by this chap. The founder.
Пак спря някъде.
Well, we've made it. Almost.
Сега само трябва да се скачиш малко, братко.
Today, pioneers of foreign dignitaries who had come from all over the communist bloc.
Да, що не се спика на паметника?
Follow this path up here to pay homage to Buzludzha. Well, on our journeys together, we've seen communist flying boats, communist spaceships, but we've never seen a communist flying saucer. But here we are, finally on top of the mountain at Buzludzha. Whew. Workers of all countries unite. Of course, it's closed and locked, and there's no way for us to get in. But we've seen plenty of Soviet mosaics in our time, is the journey. And you may be asking yourself, top of this mountain top, why not in Sofia or some other city? Well, that's because these mountains here have a significant meaning to the Bulgarian people, because it was just over there in the distance on the Shipka Pass that the Russian and Bulgarian army defeated the Ottomans once and for all, ending, finally, 500 years of occupation.
Трурс. Защо манак знае историята на България, между другото?
And this point also marks
образование човека.
along the communist road through
Може
the history of
да виж това нещо
Bulgaria.
просто.
Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time in a former Soviet republic we've never been to before. Until then, goodbye from Buzludzha.
Интересно клипче, между другото. Добро клипче, добро клипче. То маняк прави доста гледания на клиповете си, what the fuck, той не качва даже толкова често. The world's cheapest VIP cruise. Chernobyl Village Barbecue Con Rang.
Куда? Is to the and which is
Това съм напил.
they're not
Благодаря, че гледахте клипа, гайс. Искам да благодаря на нашите партньори от GamingGear, които вече са с обновен сайт. Може да посетите сайта да използвате код LeBron за 6% отстъпка на всичко в сайта и код LeBron Tech за хардуер, компютри, монитори и артикули, които вече са в промоция. Благодаря.